Hi YouTube, it's Sal here. Today we're going to watch more animal videos, aka More Parz. More Parz. Let's go.
This spider hunts with jump scares.
He's shiny.
But how? Introducing the trapdoor spider, a family of arachnid containing hundreds of species found in every continent on the globe. Meaning, yes,
Wait.
for once, this bad boy could...
Why is the butt so big? Cute fella. He has like socks on. Look, he has leg warmers. Look. Hairy legs. That's kind of cute. Excuse me, where are you? Okay, it's not my fault, okay? It's not my fault. It literally started like this. How can I not notice? How can I not notice the freaking cake? All right? Look at this. It's right in my face like this. Tell the spider but to stop staring at Cell's eyes. Exactly. It needs to stop doing that. It's not me. It's them.
A family of arachnid containing hundreds of species found in every continent on the globe. Meaning, yes, for once, this bad boy could be in your backyard and you'd never know.
Are they here in the Netherlands?
Trapdoor spiders are particularly interesting compared to other spiders due to their hunting method. You see, normal spiders tend to spend several hours spinning up some elaborate art piece for a fly to clothesline itself on. And tarantulas just jump. But trapdoor spiders, yeah, they hunt with a door. Very early on in life, trapdoor spiders dig themselves a hole. This silk-lined burrow will then serve as its home for basically its entire 20-year lifespan.
20?
They basically never leave the thing, like some neckbeard living in his mum's basement. But
like me. Oh my god. They live for 20 years. Those spiders? That's crazy. That's crazy. Yeah, they better make a good trapdoor then. Neckbeard? Don't call me a neckbeard, okay? I just don't like going out like the spider, okay? I don't want to leave the room. You call it... Shut up! I'm talking about like leaving the house. I'm talking about ladybird. No, shut up. I'm not like that, okay? Alright, ignore what I said before. Sal also found a home early on in life and never left. Not true, but also not entirely wrong.
they've still got to eat, and since DoorDash does not deliver to spiders,
oh my God.
This burrow doubles as their method for catching food. You see, they use their silk to craft a trapdoor over the burrow entrance. Then, using their fantastic arts and craft skills, they just bolt a bunch of random shit to their front door so it blends in perfectly with the floor.
It actually does.
After finishing their construction project, they will spin up a bunch of basically invisible strands of web on the floor in the surrounding area that act as tripwires, feeding information back to their neckbeard nest whenever something steps on it.
That wasn't very invisible.
Unfortunate insect steps a little too close.
Money!
Jump.
Money! Money!
This spider...
They are big though. Do you see that? God, I hate spiders. Especially big ass spiders like this. Hey, where is it? That. Oh, gross. Oh my god, no. Think about how good these spiders are at scrapbooking. They would be amazing. They would be so much better than I am. Hater? What? Don't call me a hater. It's just... spooky. If I had this near me, I would hate that. At least it stays in the trapdoor. But still, icky.
This bird is a vampire.
Vampire?
Introducing the vampire ground finch, native to the
Vampire
Galapagos
ground
Islands,
finch.
and a great example of the horrifying affronts to the universe that evolution can produce when it decides to do a little trolling. Now you see, at first glance, this is the most boring vampire you can possibly imagine. Coming in at a measly 12 centimeters and a mere 20 grams in weight.
Ooh, that's kind of small.
Rocking a feather pattern I can best describe as a Minecraft dirt block, and as it turns out, the bastards that wrote Twilight lied to me because it doesn't even fucking sparkle.
No? Oh my god.
So if it's missing fangs, angst, a cape, and the funny accent,
You must must bounce on it.
How does it qualify as a
Bounce on it. I bet it doesn't even drink blood. It's just gonna be drinking like some kind of red liquid.
vampire? Simple. Drinks a shitload of blood. You see,
What?
most
Still?
birds eat seeds and insects,
Really?
and while the vampire finch can eat those too, there is a problem. They live on an island, and that island is very small. In fact, they're only found on 2 of the Galapagos
Oh.
Islands, and small islands means a far smaller amount of that food to go around. To the point where these finches can't rely on it as their sole source. Which for a bird usually isn't a problem, because, you know, they don't need a plane ticket to just f off and fly somewhere. However,
these
as the
cats?
name suggests, the vampire ground finch
Oh my
can't
God, it does-
fly for So, how do they get their food? They suck it out of someone that can. This, don't
What?
laugh, is the Nazca booby. Stop giggling back there. Another species of bird native to the islands.
sorry.
They are very strong flyers that feed on fish. They also nest on the islands, which is where our feathery Nosferatu comes to play. You see, when the booby
I'm sorry for laughing. I'm sorry. I was not expecting it. I'm sorry.
Stop giggling. Come to roost, the vampire finch will sneak over and hop onto their back. Then, using their razor-sharp beak, they will poke a very small, borderline painless hole into one of
Borderline?
the bird's flight.
Whoa! Whoa! That looks like more than a small borderline hole. They literally just stab it. That's crazy. And also, do you see the size difference between the two? They are actually so small. Or the booby is just really big. Those are some really big boobies. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. Don't look at me like that.
Feathers. Once the blood is flowing freely, the vampire finch gorge
was corn.
themselves on it. See, as it turns out, blood is macro-friendly. And considering these things are living creatures, they just make more blood. In essence, giving the vampire finch an infinite food source. In fact, they can get so much blood from these birds, it is not uncommon to see multiple finches sucking from the same booby.
Sorry. I was not ready for that. I was not ready for that one. I was not ready for that
I'm
one.
sorry, I can't say that shit without cracking up.
Oh, I can't believe it. I can't believe it. Can't believe they're bloodsuckers. Booby suckers. Oh, dude, why is there a bird called a booby thingamajig? And there's also like a tit bird. Why? Why? Who did this? Who did this? Who did this? Who did this? It's like the freaking Sonic gene and what was that other thing last Parz video thing? It was the frick, what was it called? The big boy. There you go, the big boy. They're all like this. The scientists are all like this. You don't know about that one bird species, the badonkadonk? Oh my goodness. That would be a hilarious name. But I'm sure someone hasn't actually named a bird like that, right? Right? These birds are pretty cool though. I think it's pretty metal. I think it's pretty metal that they evolved this way to start blood sucking. Look at that. Also, does that really not hurt? Or do the boobies just not care? Like, I feel like at one point you will probably notice that you're leaking and that you have a little wound or something like that, right? Crazy. Especially if there's like multiple birds going like boop, boop, boop. I don't get it. I don't get it. How can those boobies be so calm? Okay, sorry. The boobies noticing they're leaking. Do not watch this out of context, guys. Do not watch this out of context. Sorry, I'm sorry. We are super mature here, okay? We're the most mature people on Twitch and YouTube.
A lot of people are scared of snakes. But have you ever wondered what snakes are scared of? The answer is this f***ing bird.
Oh.
Introducing the secretary bird, native
What
to the continent
those?
of Africa, and a prime example that being a hater pays off. Coming in at 1.3 metres tall and 4.27 kilos in weight, this lanky turkey has been purpose-built, nay, expertly f***ing engineered by the gods themselves with the sole purpose of violating the ever-loving
Oh my god, look at that.
any garden hose that
Oh my
so
god.
much as looks at it.
Whoa! Crazy. Also, they're very pretty birds. They are very pretty birds. That's a heavy bird. You can't say that. You can't say that about her, okay? How do you say that about people like that, huh? Right to their face? Right when they're listening? Can't believe it. I can't believe it. You guys are so rude.
Wrong way.
Oh my god,
You
look
see,
at that.
these bad boys are birds of prey, but unlike their cousins in the same category, they are primarily terrestrial, which means they spend most of their time on the ground. This is because their preference for diet is sentient slithering sausages. However, with this thing being endemic to Africa, their preferred meal also just happens to include
Scorpions?
some of the deadliest predators on the fucking planet. Does this stop the secretary bird?
No?
No, mate. Despite having no natural venom resistance, these absolute fucking gigachads will eat cobras, boomslangs, and black mambas
Crazy.
without breaking a sweat. But how do they hunt these things without getting bitten?
Their
Simple.
legs.
They just kick the fuck out of them.
Fuck you. Snake! No!
You see, those long-ass legs aren't just for show, as a secretary bird is capable of accurately curb-stomping a snake's head into the ground with a force equal to 5 times their fucking body weight. So when a secretary bird fancies a bite to eat, they start out by stomping the ground around dense vegetation. This causes snakes in the area to poke their heads out of their houses to see what the is going on. The snake then looks up in horror as the secretary bird locks onto him, sprints over at Mach 9, and then...
Oh my...
A lot of people are scared of snakes.
Oh my god. Wait, did you see that though? Well, one moment. Back to the bird in action. Oh wait. A little further back. Look, do you see how long that is? And then here, this is the freaking snake. Crazy. Crazy. That snake does not have a chance. They do not fuck around. They do not. She's all that. She actually is. She actually is. And what are they gonna do? Bite like those bony legs? Nah. It looks like a foot long. I wonder how long it actually is. Someone measure it, okay? Someone measure it from this image alone. How tall or how long is this portion? But very cool birds, though. Very cool birds, very pretty birds. Evolution be crazy. At least 4 apples. At least 4 apples. How many bananas? All right, next video. I'd guess 80 to 90 centimeters. Ooh. No, I think it's a little shorter than that. I think it's a little shorter than that. At least a dollar bill long. Just one? Darn. I think at least 2. $2 bills. Are we talking about big bananas or small ones? Small ones. The ones you could get at the grocery store. The average sized banana. not like a plantain or whatever. Gotta remember the legs go quite high into the torso on birds. Okay, wait. Ooh. Wait, this goes up high. Oh. I have no idea how long this is then. Oh my god. Maybe it is like 50. Their legs are 30 to 40 centimeters actually. Oh, okay. Because I feel like 60 might be pushing it a little bit. I'd say 6 bananas. 6 bananas? I think that's too much. But thank you for your suggestion. Thank you for trying. Hello, Chagubi. Welcome back. Oh, you're gonna sleep? Oh, you poor thing. I'm sorry. It was a little rough. I hope you can rest up well, though. Take care of yourself, okay? Take care of yourself, Chagubi. Rest up. Sleep well. Thank you for being here, Potato. I see I've been gifted a sub, so thanks whoever did that. Enjoy the emotes. Hello, Eden. Hello. Hope you're doing Gucci today. Ta-da! It's a little bird.
This bird is a serial killer.
Jesus
Again?
Christ, you're the Bay Harbor Butcher.
I really hate that name.
Introducing the Shrike, a group of feathery friends found
Shrike.
all over the world, including the land down under. Now, at first glance, you may be thinking to yourself, how could this sweet little guy be a vicious killer? I mean, he's so tiny. They only grow up to around 30 centimetres and cap their weight out at 90 grams. And on top of
So
being
cute.
about as threatening as a fucking teddy bear, look at their claws. A shrike trying to end anything with its talons is like trying to stab a hippopotamus to death with a fucking pool noodle. Listen to the thing, it sings like it's on American Idol. It's a songbird, a branch geek. You'd never heard a fly. But I'm fucking onto you, Tweety.
You give me the fucking creeps, you know that, Dexter?
It's gonna grab
You
those
may
rats.
have everyone else fooled, but I know exactly what you are. Because
Murderer.
shrikes actually have another name. They're called fucking butcher birds.
Oh.
Yeah, that's right. The Dexter jokes actually had a fucking point. You see, when the Bay Harbor butcher bird wants to hunt, they first start by selecting a target.
Tonight's the night.
Now, unlike Dexter, their code tells them they can eat whatever the fuck they want. Insects, mice, fuck me, even lizard. And once they pick their meal,
Humans?
they wait for the right moment and swoop on it. Now, while those claws might be fucking useless, they do have a signature weapon. That
The beak?
tiny hook on the end of their beak. And once they land on their victim, they slide that hook into its neck, perfectly slotting between their vertebrae and severing their fucking spinal cord. But converting
Oh
their
my
prey
God.
into a vegetable isn't enough. No. These sick fucks keep trophies. Once they have
Trophies?
paralyzed their prey and shattered its spine, they will fly its corpse back to their larder, which is either a thorn bush or a fucking barbed wire fence. And
They hang
once
it?
they get home, they fucking
Do you-
impale them.
No.
They will then leave that corpse there for days, occasionally biting
That's
chunks
crazy.
out of it, eating it like leftovers from the fucking fridge. Dexter collected blood slides. These fuckers create kebabs.
Oh my god. Oh, okay. Well, at least that's how you keep them away from older predators. No one can steal it if they're up high in a thorny plant or barbed wire, apparently. Crazy how they named the Bay Harbor Butcher after these birds. That's crazy. I can't believe it. They named butchers after this bird. A very spooky thing for something that looked so small and cute. Wait, where's the... Here, bird. Looking for a picture of the bird.
Shrike, eh?
It's cute. Actually, I never knew this is what a shrike was like. I seen the word shrike before. I've seen the name pop up in games and all. But I didn't know that the IRL bird looked like this. and was a murderer. A crazy, happy, what is the word for happy slashy murderer? Okay, you guys know what I mean. Cool though. Very cool. Very metal. But that's nature. Maniac, yeah, maniac. A stabby, happy potato bird. Yes, English good. I speak English very good. Okay, sorry.
This crab is a
Ooh.
boxer.
Oh,
Agree! That's right, stepping into the ring at 0.1
what are
kilograms
those?
and a huge 2.5 centimeters in length.
What's cute?
It's the boxer crab. You see, while most crabs use their pinchers to feed and defend themselves, the boxer crab has instead elected to spec into CQC and throw f***ing hands. And despite their completely average and not at all small size, this f***er fights in the heavyweight division, able to punch out hundreds of times its size. But how does nature's little Mac win the fights? Well, that's pretty simple. He f***ing cheats.
Oh.
You see, those little pom-poms aren't a fashion choice. Those are both sea anemones. That the boxer crab holds in its claws to use as basically f***ing brass knuckles. Now, they get these anemones by finding other boxer crabs who have them, jumping
Steal?
them,
Oh
and
my
then
God.
claiming them like they are a f***ing WWE title belt. Now, if you weren't aware, anemones are venomous plant-like animals that, in order not to get eaten, sting the shit out of anything that touches them. Boxer
Are all anemones poisonous? I didn't think so. Also, I was very confused about these because I was like, there's no way that's actually part of the crab, right? These little pom-poms that they are holding. He did just freaking pick those up. A lot of them. Oh, okay. I didn't know. I did not know.
crabs are immune to that sting. But you bet your ass that everything that tries to eat the boxer crab isn't. So, the crab and the anemone enter into a symbiotic relationship, essentially becoming an aquatic venom, with the anemone getting some of the crab's food, and the crab gaining venomous brass knuckles.
Crazy.
So, whenever a predator gets in the ring with Crab Tyson here, he'll wait for it to get just within striking range, and then...
Mr. Squidward, I should take
Wow. They are filthy cheaters, basically. But, you know, it works. It works. They're team players. Good trade, actually good trade. Actually a good trade. These are crazy. If you ain't cheating, you ain't trying. I guess that's true. You know, out in the wild, in the nature, who cares if you're cheating? What matters is surviving. Have you heard of mantis shrimp? I think there's a video on that.
Scientists just discovered a new fish. Looks fucking ridiculous.
Oh my god, what is that?
This is the bumpy snailfish,
Oh,
a freshly
cute name.
discovered species found off the coast of California.
Oh,
What makes this absolute specimen stick out is that it's a deep sea fish found at a depth of 3 kilometers.
all deep sea creatures are kinda ugly. They are all kinda ugly. That just comes with the territory. I feel like this one is pretty tame on the ugly scale.
And I am here to tell you exactly why. Because once God finished building this thing, he took a step back, looked at it, realized exactly how fucking chopped it was, and punted that thing into the depths of the ocean where no one would ever see it again.
Be free!
However, thanks to the hubris of mankind, it is here before us today to take the piss out of.
Look at the top of his head.
What to do? What to do?
I mean, fucking look at it.
Oh my
It is
God.
a profoundly unserious creature. I do not think a single fucking thought has ever spawned behind those eyes.
He's just happy. Happy to be here.
Not to mention the fit on it. It looks like an aquatic, uncooked turkey with a fucking smiley
Leave
face
him
going on.
alone.
Coming in at a solid 3 inches in length, Bumpy here is not the only species of snailfish. There's others that look like this. However, unlike his cousins, God deemed it so that this poor little f***er would be built like a shaved testicle. The scientific term for a pair of these should be a sack. However,
No.
despite the fact that he looks like a sperm cell with a receding hairline, I love him. He's so cute. Look at that
He's goofy.
smile. Reminds me of Sackboy on the PS3.
Oh,
I know
that
when
was
they got
actually-
his ass on camera, he looked at it and went,
You know, when you showed me up, you put some of the stuffing in the wrong places, so I'm a little f***ed up. But will you take care of me forever and ever?
science?
It was kind of ugly cute, you know? Like a lot of other things. I like it. I like it. I like it. It's goofy. We like goofy. Look at it. Look at it. Oh. The rival to the axolotl, little guy saying he's just as cute, fighting for popularity. Okay, no. Axolotls no diffs this fish, okay? I don't even remember the name of this fish. What's the name? Oh, right. Bumpy snailfish. There we go. There we go. Bumpy snailfish. I'm sorry, little bumpy snailfish. You don't deserve all the mockery. Axolotl, the name itself is much better already. It's easier to remember. It's something that grabs your attention. Not as neat a name. Exactly. We have one communal brain cell. That's why you guys thought of the same thing. Also, what do you mean average Vtuber? What's that supposed to mean? Huh? Average Vtuber? Looking like that? Looking like that? I don't look like that. You take that back. I want to buy these for my dentist aquarium. Can you even buy deep sea fish for your aquarium? I'd be surprised. I'd be surprised if that was a thing people did.
I don't think you
Sorry. Look at that smile. He's also just happy to be here. Look at them. Look at these little shark.
understand just how old sharks are.
We got a boomer.
See, I'm not just talking individual sharks. Hammerheads, Bruce from Nemo, Jeff.
Especially Jeff.
Your average shark lives anywhere between 20 to 80 years. Nothing all
Damn.
that special. I'm talking sharks as a species. Because as
like
a
the
concept,
crocodiles.
sharks are fucking one-tricks. They have mained this class through every single balance adjustment Earth has thrown at them. From climate change, to the Ice Age, to that time God decided to punt a rock at Barney the dinosaur.
Oh my god.
Yeah, when it comes to prehistoric shark species, most people think of the megalodon.
Why was
That
a woman
big boy
there?
the size of a kaiju that was swimming around in the ocean around 26 million years ago. Which might sound like a long time, but as far as sharks go, this thing's a fucking zoomer. Go back
Really?
around 250 million years to the early Triassic, before the literal dinosaurs, and you'll find Helicorpion, a shark with
Ooh.
a buzzsaw for a mouth. 250 not far back enough for you? Go back around 300 million years,
There's
and
even
you will
worse?
find Adestus, the f***ing pog shark.
What is
And if
that?
That is still not far back enough. You can go all the way back, right to the beginning, to the first
The beginning.
recognizable shark, Doliotis problematicus,
Problematicus?
410 million years old. Sharks
Daddy
have
looks like a
existed
shark.
for 4 times longer than Saturn has had f***ing rings. The
Damn.
first tree only sprouted out of the ground 385 million years ago. That means that for 25 5 million years, Groot's great-great-grandfather was sat in God's drafts while this f***er chased Nemo.
Oh my god. Dude, the name though, Problematicus. That's amazing. That's amazing. Sharks are the OGs. They truly are. They truly are. Even more OG than the crocodiles? Question mark? Than the alligators? Does anyone know? Every organism alive has survived these things. Oh, yeah. Now that you mention it. They've all evolved. Somehow, they're still standing here. Against all odds when you have creatures like this roaming around. Very spooky, very spooky. Also, I never heard of like the other old sharks. It's only the megalodon that I know. But then like this thing, is that actually a buzz? Dude, oh my god, it is like a circle solving imaging. Theoretically, crocs and sharks are both from the same time period, the original Kyogre and Groudon battle. Oh, okay, that makes sense. Yeah, they're just from the time of the freaking Kyogre and Groudon battle. Yes, when the land was shaped and all. Yeah, I remember that. Good days, good old days.
This.
Oh god, what is that? What is that? He's having a moment. Oh my god. The earliest recognizable ancestors of alligators, such as alligator prenasalis, appeared roughly 44 to 65 million years ago, while more distant crocodile-like ancestors, crocodilomorphs, date back over 200 million. Oh, okay. Old-ass creatures as well. But not as old as the sharks. These MFs are not having a moment. They live like that. Oh, you live like this, bro. You poor thing. You poor thing. Okay, well, let's have a look and see why they're suffering.
This is the world's oldest shark.
Oh, it's a shark.
But
Again.
how old actually is it? This absolute fossil over here
at
is
him.
the Greenland shark. And this may come as a shock to you, but the Greenland shark is
Doesn't
found
live
in
there?
f***ing Greenland, man.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
And with Grandpa Shark here coming in at a fucking kaiju size, 6 meters in length,
6
and a
feet?
literal fucking ton in weight, this
Whoa.
senior citizen probably worked with Godzilla back in his fucking day. But how senior is senior? Well, you might be expecting him to say something along the lines of, 100 years, maybe 150 years, right? Try higher. No, not 200. Close, but not 300 either.
Chocolate.
No,
What?
the Greenland shark can live up to 500 fucking years.
What? How? Wow.
I don't think you understand how old that is. So, to put it in perspective, this is Bob. Bob has just turned 500. Here is a list
Crazy.
of things this has lived through. All 8 of King Henry's divorces. The invention of chocolate.
I remember when they first invented chocolate.
Shakespeare's entire lifespan, the Boston Tea Party, the signing of the Declaration of Independence and the founding of the United States, the colonization of Australia, the Industrial f***ing Revolution,
Oh my god, they lived through
the invention
Factorio.
of the light bulb and adoption of electricity, the Titanic becoming a submarine, World War I,
They were there.
the Great Depression, World War II, the Vietnam War, the f***ing moon landing, and the invention of the internet.
Crazy.
The first episode of SpongeBob. Schlatt's crimes in 99. 2001. The
Oh.
invasion of Iraq. The global financial crisis. The death of Harambe.
Harambe!
Australia catching fire. The virus. And it's still with us today to watch fucking TikTok. This is...
He's just having a chill time. I wonder what a young version of this looks like. The young fish. Well, when it's a baby. What they look like. Just a chill guy? Very chill guy. I'm gonna assume there's probably not a lot of them around anymore. I'm basing that on absolutely nothing. My man has just been floating around. He's just having a chill time. Got nothing to do, so he's just browsing, doom scrolling like us. like the rest of us. Mm-hmm. They don't need many babies when they live that long. I guess that's true. It came to me in a dream. Oh, okay, Witu. It looks like that, but smaller. Do they also have goofy ass faces like this, the younglings? Imagine living through all that and looking at today, and then people want to be immortal vampires. Shoot, I'd be done by 150 at the most. I think most people don't actually want to be immortal. They just want to look young forever. Because actually being alive for that long sounds like suffering. There's so many media thingamajiggies where, they explain why it's very bad. You watch your loved ones perish and all that stuff. This one probably saw their friends perish, their other fishies and other sharkies. Poor thing. That's why it looks like this. Not a poor thing. I understand, sir. That's not very ooh-goo. Exactly. All right, next video. What the fuck? What the hell? Is this normal kangaroo behavior?
Okay, so as the Aussie animal guy, I feel like I might owe you an explanation for this one.
Yeah. What?
That is a normal fucking roo.
It is?
No, he is not Roosus Christ. He's not the second coming, and he's not going to turn your water into wine.
Oh.
All right, he might turn it into VB if you ask nice.
Oh.
But if that's the case, how the fuck is he stealing the Son of God's passive? Well, the answer is fucking sand.
Sand?
Yeah, you see, what's far more likely than a roo being enchanted with water walking is that he's actually running on a sandbar. That is basically just a fancy description for ocean currents piling up a shitload of sand into one place, creating an offshore segment of the water that's not much deeper than a fucking kid's pool.
It just looks deep.
Now, roos know about sandbars, and they actually very frequently use them as a shortcut to get from A to B to find more food.
Oh, crazy.
So, while it looks like Skippy here is stealing Jesus' entire fucking flow, he's actually on a Macca's mish.
Let me get a...
Okay, that was very unexpected. Very unexpected. Thank you. Very cool.
I got
hello.
into a car crash.
Sorry.
There is a competition in America where they vote
Sorry.
on the
Parz.
fattest bear. That's right, lads. F the Super Bowl. I'm about to introduce you to the most important American sporting event of the year, Fat Bear Week.
They actually have a freaking
Hosted by
competition
the
for this?
Katmai National Park and Preserve in Alaska every year from the 23rd to the 30th of September, the public watches as Winnie and Paddington fight it out to see who is the most absolute of units.
Nah.
And this year's highest calorie Kumamane has been crowned. But before that, how the f does Fat Bear Week work?
How?
Simple. See, the event is held in the lead up to hibernation season, while all of these bears are at the peak of their bulk.
No, that's not. Oh no.
Running,
No.
The park allows the public to view live stream footage from all of
look
their
at
trail
that.
cams. These cameras capture all the park's brown bears, allowing us to observe Freddy's fat ass cousins like we just got a job at f***ing Fazbear Entertainment. Each bear caught on camera is assigned a number and
Terrifying.
occasionally a name. We, the people, then vote on the contestants day by day, pitting them against one another in a fucking single elimination tournament bracket, determining with our votes which bear most closely resembles a pyro commission until one bear is crowned the victor. Now, you may think this is just some silly little event, but no, over the
No.
years, there has been
No.
fucking voter fraud, a manhunt for a missing hiker, and one year, the trail cams caught one contestant beating to death and eating another bear. But now, to answer the question you've all been waiting for, the winner of the 2025 Fat Bear Week is 32 Chunk. Winning
Hello,
with a
Chunk.
broken jaw. They named that
Oh.
fucker after the render distance you need to load in his entire body at
Oh my
once.
god. Poor thing.
There is a cock-
Yo! 32 chunk! Winner! Winner chicken dinner! Oh my god. That's it. That competition is more serious than I was expecting, huh? Look at that goober. Yeah, what a goober. He has been trying to win for so long. Really? Aw. But he finally did it. He finally did it. I'm proud of him. She's getting Z brain rotted. Shut up, shut up. I am not. Okay? 6'7", 6'7". No, sorry. I'm sorry. Ow. If dangerous, why cute round ears? You know, you got a point there. You got a point there. If dangerous, why kind of cute? Why kind of cute? Why do I want to hug it? Ow. Thank you. Thank you.
Australia just found
Another
new
shark?
And of course, being from the land down under, it's fucking weird. Introducing the brand new Western Australian lantern shark.
Oh.
As the name suggests, discovered by a team of scientists off the coast of Western Australia. Now, as with the overwhelming majority of weird shit in the ocean, the Ozempic shark here is found in the deep sea,
Ozempic?
sharing a postcode with the anglerfish, that one xenomorph shark,
The blobfish.
and
Oh.
now, despite the word shark making
What?
most people think of something a little closer in size to,
Sad.
I don't know, Bruce, Slenderman's fish sonar over here only grows up to 30 centimeters.
Oh, that's small
This
boy.
little guy shares a weight class with a fucking foot long. But I mean, honestly, I still personally think 30 centimeters is way too big. He could be just as good as the other sharks if he was, you know, let's just say 3 inches. However, other than being built like a fishy USB cable and owning a property in rock bottom, what makes him so weird? Simple.
The eyes.
He fucking glows.
Oh!
But fucking why? Well, you see,
Why?
these bad boys are found in the twilight zone of the ocean.
Where do you need to go?
1.2 kilometers below the surface. A place so fucking far down, it sees less sunlight than the inside of a gacha addict's room. And so, lantern sharks evolved bioluminescence on their gills and fins in order to fucking
just specific
communicate
parts.
with one another.
Oh,
The
communicating!
glow is the evolutionary equivalent of a fucking indicator, showing that a literal abyss shark is more intelligent than your average BMW driver.
Oh my god. That's crazy. Evolution is really crazy, huh? Called out. Shut up. Shut up. I don't play Genshin, okay? BMW slander is so real. Are they really like that? BMV? BMV. Sorry. BMW. I'm sorry.
Aussie farmers thought they were being attacked by aliens. But what was actually causing it is so much funnier. This
Kangaroo?
is a wallaby.
That was a little baby.
This
It's so soft looking. Look at the ears. Oh, it's the cuter kangaroo. It's so cute. What a little baby.
is a wallaby, the kangaroo's vertically challenged little cousin. Now, to get a little more specific, this is a Bennett's wallaby, native to my home state of Tasmania. And that location is very important to the story. Tassie is home to a lot of things. Beautiful views, a seal with a felony record,
Snakes?
and the nut. However, one thing they tend to leave off the tourism brochures is drugs.
Oh. Oh, okay.
Tasmania is the world's largest exporter of illegal opium, the main
Oh.
ingredient in opioid painkillers like morphine, with this one tiny island producing 50% of global supply. Now, opium comes from poppy milk, and to get poppy milk, you need to milk
You
poppies.
milk the poppies. Oh.
And to produce that 50% of global supply, Tasmanian farmers grow huge fields of these things across the north of the state. However, because throwing these flowers into a crafting table gives you narcotics, these fields are legally required to be under extremely tight security. Which is why these same poppy farmers became extremely confused when crop circles showed up in the plant equivalent of a Town Hall 9 Clash of Clans base. They were understandably absolutely bewildered by this, and some people even thought it was aliens. So to figure out whether or not it was a Halo Elite drawing this they set up some cameras. And what they saw was this
Little
little
goobers. Oh.
breaking into the field, eating
Drinking.
the milk-filled buds,
Getting high.
getting absolutely
Oh my god.
and then hopping in circles until he passed the out.
No.
They thought the Covenant were invading, and it was a drink-driving wallaby.
Oh my god. They're
Aussie
goobers.
farmers thought they were being attacked by a
They're goobers. What a legend. They're crazy. Okay, well, I hope they had a great time. Do they still do it, or did they up the security over yonder at the farms? I would assume they would probably make it harder for the animals to get in. Mayhaps. Perchance. Thank you for watching the video. If you had a good time, maybe consider giving a little like and subscribe. And if you have any suggestions for videos that I can watch in the future, feel free to leave them down below in the comments. I will have a look at them at a later time. For now though, I'll have to say goodbye, so bye bye, bye bye bye. Say bye back. Bye bye, bye bye.